Hello. Hello. Oh, I got 3 boxes. Time is it? Oh, 1:30 on the nose. Cool. We'll keep this to like a 20-minute unboxing. Slight not unboxing thing. Went to the hardware store today. Didn't buy this pipe. Bought an extension. Possibly you don't have to link any of this stuff. With some 3-way taps, because these are super fucking useful, especially in my line of work where transformers have to get plugged in. So now I can just convert one thing and then 3 transformers can get plugged in. I bought this. This was at my local hardware store. And it had this sticker on it. It says final sale $20. And it says footprint made in England, Sheffield, England. And it's got wooden handles and knobs, and it's a drill. It's like, this is some James May level shit. Look at the color it's painted. And it spins nice, but I did have to buy a Jacobs chuck. So Pasta can link to a Jacobs chuck, which just happened to sell a variety at my hardware store. I'm like, is this one gonna fit? Yeah, that one's gonna fit. So, when I was a kid, tell a story real quick. Oh God, don't crack my fucking countertop. When I was a kid, all I wanted from my father, what was I, 7th grade? All I wanted from him was a hand drill. A Craftsman sold a little hand drill. And I got a little hand drill, and I got a drill bit, and I went to school, and I would deface money. I would literally drill a hole in a quarter for you for a quarter. So you give me 50 cents, you get 25 cents back. And between periods, I would drill a hole into quarters. Because that old, like, put it in the machine, like the arcade, I thought that would be a thing that, you know, people wanted to do. And it doesn't actually work. Wow, that's a real small one. Okay, so this has got several fangs. So I love track lights. I like track lights more than I like most. If I could change all the lights in this kitchen out from hi-hats to track lights, I'd fucking do it. Because track lights are great. Because they could become a hi-hat by just pointing them straight down, or you could just point them at a thing, like I'm pointing here, or I could put some more on this side and point them here, or I could put extensions on it and point it in different directions. I like track lights. Again, here's another thing that replaces with track. So my basement is going to be covered in track lights. The problem is, I got all the Juno tracks for cheap, like $7 for a fucking full-length track, and I'm like, this is great. I've been back to Lowe's 12 times in the last 6 to 8 months, and they literally don't sell any more Juno track accessories. So now I'm ordering everything online, and it's expensive. I actually got this style. Is that supposed to be bent like that? I guess it is. I got 2 of these. These should be the same thing. Yeah, no. Did that one get mega crushed in the fucking shipping? Yeah, that's a right. Yeah, it's been destroyed. It's literally been fucking whacked. There you go. I have to say, that doesn't seem right. So yeah. So I'm just started ordering like a fuckload of track light things. So possibly a link to anything Juno track light related. I bought a coupler, because like even the simple shit. These couplers, because the Juno ones are very low profile. Wow, that's sharp. So if you want to connect 2 tracks together, you need this sort of shit. They don't sell that at fucking Lowe's anymore. And I got those, and I think I ordered something else, but I don't see it here. Well, there's another one. There's another one of those things. It's actually a nice box, but I think I have enough boxes. Get in it, Bok Bok. Bok Bok, she's not around. I'm just, pretending. One day something will jump into a box in this house, whether it's a baby on the floor, or pasta, or someone else's dog, or a fucking murderer just comes out and just standing in it. I'm like, how are you? So I bought a set of Bose. I have to buy Bose. You understand? No one sends me Bose. So these companion 2s, I had a set of them. I had an old set 10 years ago. And they were the only thing I was actually impressed with. Like back in the day when computer speakers were Logitechs and Altec Lansings, the Bose were king. And these are the Bose. So I bought the newer version to see if they've gotten better or worse, because I want to start to get a little bit more into like the everyday average consumer audio stuff. Not too far, but like $150 for a computer speaker seems reasonable, especially if these are as capable as the previous generation that I actually owned, or my father owned, I forget where we bought them. Out of touch, we're out of time, and I can't get this shit off my fucking mind. We're out of touch. Come on, you bitch. There it is. Okay. My granddaddy was a die cutter. I guess if your granddaddy, if you made plastic forms, does that mean you're a plastic former instead of a die cutter? So, the Bose comes with a power brick. Da, 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 da. How big are you? It says Bose. You are a 12 volt, 1.35 amp with a standard 12 volt adapter, so he really doesn't need to come with that because I have a million 12 volts. We may even try this with an upgraded adapter. So you got a auxiliary cable. It looks like the wire is permanently attached to this side. This has to be the slave side, which is kind of annoying. I don't remember if the old set I had that. These are way lighter than the ones I had. Wonder if my parents still have those in their place. It says left speaker, so we're forced to make this a left speaker. There's our port. It's very flared. It gets much narrower in the back. That is a strange pinned, it looks like a 12 volt, but it's not. It's a pinned thing, and this is probably like a 4-foot wire. Super fucking light. Can you take the cover off this? Well, I think you can. If you can't, I'm doing it anyway. There's your driver. Just a single fucking driver, not even a coaxial. I might be returning these. If these don't have any sort of decent sound, I was hoping they'd have decent sound. Look how much plastic's in the way here. Well, we're gonna fucking find out. I don't like, I mean, Fostex makes, you know, like single driver. I'll keep all this package. I can put it back in there. Fostex makes single packaging stuff. Or single driver stuff, and it's like, it's all right. So, but it's also like $1,800. To left speaker, DC in, auxiliary in, from computer. So it's got 2 inputs, but only 1 cord, and then it says it's right speaker. I wish it was heavier. The old one was fucking heavy. This feels too light to be like of the quality that I'm looking for. I'll keep this. Shoku Tensei continues to fucking shock and awe its way into my heart. It's like, virgin's gonna virgin. Literally said that on the fucking episode I watched. A virgin's gonna virgin. Oh God, I'm picking this up poorly. Oh, this is day 10 of the COVID. So I'm officially clear to go out now. I went out yesterday. I had to go shopping. But now I'm officially clear to go out according to CDC guidelines. And I was good talking the entire day, and now I'm getting a little broken up. It is like 1:30 in the morning though, so. Yay. More things having to do with track lighting. I think it's all the same shit. I don't have to open all these. Yeah, it's some more of them. So we have, I think I ordered 6 in total. Because I can't buy them anymore, and I found them for $15 a piece. The hardest part with track lighting is if you get the track for free, these things cost $15 each. And then you gotta put a bulb in it. And you know I'm not gonna buy no cheap ass bulb. I'm gonna buy some decent bulbs. And that's what those are gonna cost. And those will cost a minimum of $7 each. So you're looking at 20 something dollars per track light. And then the rail used to cost $30. And then you need an adapter on the end to get power to it, which is another 5 or 6. Track lighting is expensive, but it always looks so good. And then people say it looks like shit. All right, so I'm gonna have to open up one of these, which will make this less than a 10-minute unboxing. because I've already actually unboxed this. Because it's the glass carousels the anime waifus are on. And garbage bags. Nice. Didn't expect free garbage bags. Well, subscribe and save garbage bags. Why are my lights dimming like that? Yesterday was a live stream where I had massive brownouts. So, do you see this wonderful glass 12-inch carousel that these waifus are currently chillaxing on? Yeah, I bought 3 more. Because Pasta's like, get the waifus out of the kitchen. I'm like, you bitch! Okay. Because, I mean, they live here. That's the lock off and everything. Look at that. And if I'm going to do it, I'm obviously not moving them there. But I'm doing it. These are $20 a piece now. I think I paid more for the first 2. But I went back and they make bigger ones. They make like 24-inch across ones, but they're like $200. I'm like, that's fucking dumb. Like, you're dumb. You're just dumb. I'm not. You stop it. You're dumb. So I bought some more of the 12-inch. See if we can get this out of here without shattering. Why? Why does it make that sound? The sound of failure. There we go. So, the other ones arrived without incident. That's burnable. That looks like my cat's already gotten to it. I think they melted to get in that shape. But there you go. They are covered in what can only be described as like, what would you call the filth that they're covered in? This one doesn't have as nice a bearing, I don't think. It's a noisy ass bearing. We'll see how it spins when I put it on the heavy, like that side up. See, it's a little off center. And it's covered in like fibers. Like as if you took it around insulation and just like stretched insulation on it. So you have to get a microfiber towel and actually wipe that down. But now that I have 5 of these, I should be able to get all the anime figures from the kitchen and, well, really the kitchen. Like, that's fucking loaded. I don't want to keep that many on there. I'll break it apart. And I got to figure out a nice way to have 5 of these. I was originally going to get a bookshelf and have smaller platters with just like individual figures on it that just slowly spun around on a single belt system or something. Then Dan was like, I was like, Dan, how do you spin these? Like in a cool way. And he's like, well, why don't you just build them into induction motors? Like you glue magnets and you alternate a current and you could adjust how fast it goes. And then I'm like, well, let's start in its own. He's like, it should start in its own. Like, can we control the direction it spins? He's like, that might be possible. Ooh, this one's got the glass sticking out of it. Oh God, I hate this box. I'm gonna do this over this, not over the countertop. Yeah, be real careful with this shit. So I will probably make a Z does or a. They all have like little fucking shiny fibers on, like fiberglass fibers. I don't get it. That is still spinning, by the way. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, they both. Yeah, but definitely fiberglass fibers in there. Let's push that one away a little bit. Spin. Still a little bit noisier. Anyway, so 5 of those. Bunch of garbage to throw away. Shit from China. I would at that size, I'm thinking maybe like a coat rack thing, like sort of like have one here, then one here, then one here. But we got glass. I could do lighting effects up and down. It's gonna be great. If I'm gonna be the waifu master, I'll be the waifu master, motherfucker. Don't fuck with me. Anyway, I'm done. This is a 14-minute unboxing. Take out my Jacob's chuck. Is those to bend? How's this open? Oh. Wait, is that like something I gotta cut that? Fuck. You cut this, then you could, alright, I get it. Anyway, I think I might put the extension in this just to have a really weird looking tool that I could screw from afar.